Hello everyone, Josh here with X's, bringing you guys and gals some more pre-registration news, and today we have Ash Echoes. Now this went into effect several hours ago, but we're here now. Basically, this game is going to be very similar to a game such as King's Raid. So if you've ever played King's Raid back in the day, you're probably thoroughly going to enjoy Ash Echoes. This is kind of like a modern spin on King's Raid. Now it's not going to be a, one-to-one comparison. There are definitely some slight differences and stuff like that you will notice, but gameplay wise it's very comparable to a game like King's Raid. So that is Ash Echoes. If you guys want to see some more gameplay on Ash Echoes, just go do a quick YouTube search of Ash Echoes gameplay and you're going to see it, and then you'll kind of right away see the similarities. Now with that said, this is going to be released in SEA. It's going to be the English release, not the global release. So if you want to play early, get in early access, play the game, test it out, see if you like it, and get prepared for global launch. I'm not sure if this game is going to carry over to global launch or when global launch is actually going to happen, but I do know that this will be the English release. So if you do want to play in English, now is the time to go ahead and get your feet wet. And it is a bit interesting to me that they are using a small region like Southeast Asia. Oftentimes they also will use Canada for these early access soft launch releases because they're smaller markets, so they can go in and get all their feedback, they can get all their testing, they can test out new functions, new features, and all that other stuff without hitting the mainstream yet, without hitting the big player base, which would be global. Or even if they release in like China, for example, another very massive market, right? They don't want to do that when they're still trying to test things out, work out some certain things that they haven't tested prior, see if there's any major bugs or anything like that could cause some major issues. They want to do that on a smaller region first. That's why a lot of companies like to utilize this early access soft launch. But with that said, it's kind of weird that they want 3 million pre-registrations in an SEA version of the game because of the things I just said about it being a much smaller market. So they're going to have to rely a whole lot on players outside of SEA, like players like me from America, other players from like Europe, Australia, Japan, Korea, etc., etc. They're going to have to rely on a lot of those players that are pre-registering to play this game early to make up those 3 million pre-registrations to get all the milestones hit. Now, they're going to smudge those numbers. They always do. Every company does. But I am curious if they're actually going to go all the way up to the 3 million or if they're going to be like some companies and actually get to a more realistic number and actually just only give us that stuff, which would suck. But they have kind of set their expectations maybe a wee bit too high. Okay, a lot too high. Much too high. But hey, if they smudge them all the way to 3 million, who cares? We're getting the free stuff anyways, right? Follower milestones. They also want you to get 300,000 followers. Now, I'm assuming that's across all their social media platforms since they didn't list any one individually. And you can see down here they have Facebook, Instagram, they have X, YouTube, Discord, etc., etc. So if you guys want to follow any of that social media stuff, definitely go do so. I'll have the link for this website, as I always do, in the description below, so you guys and gals can go register, look over some of the stuff here in the game on the website, and of course, as I said, go check out some gameplay on YouTube as well to see if you're even interested in this type of game. So let's go over to the main website now. That was just a pre-registration website. We're going to go ahead and play the little teaser clip here. Now this doesn't really show gameplay. It's just more or less a cinematic intro to the game, but it's still pretty cool. If you guys want to watch it with its volume and everything like that, go ahead again to the website, linked in the description below. So let's go and pop that up. Go and do this, turn that off. All right, see all the planets here. Now they do promote this game as being part of a multiverse. You're exploring a multiverse, which is cool because we have like black holes, we've got big hurricane winds forming like a red eye, like the giant red eye on Jupiter. We got this craziness going on right here. Like, it's nuts. It looks really, really cool. I actually like the little teaser that they have here. Now you'll notice that the date is 11/16. April 1st. Very interesting. I see action-packed auto strategy RPG this fall. Okay, and that's it for that. But the date is very interesting. 11/16. 11/16, if you're talking about like real life Earth that we live on, I hope you're living on that if you're watching this video. If not, you might want to consult a doctor. But Unless you're an alien, then hello, welcome to Earth. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please don't take us over. Unless you're going to give me free pizza and wings. Then we might negotiate. Anyways, enough of that. Basically, the date 11/16 is very interesting because obviously if you're talking about real life Earth here and we went back to 11/16, it is not going to look futuristic. You're not going to be having smartphones. People aren't going to be in high-tech uniforms or attire or gear or armor or anything like that. You're not going to have a highly civilized community of people, and you're not going to have these big buildings that are going to the sky, and you're just not going to have these big structures. None of that was going down in 1116, right? So this is clearly just further elaborating that they are crossing the multiverse. Adventure across the multiverse. It says it right there. That is what Ash Echoes is trying to do. And that's exciting because that means that everything is going to be taking place, you know, in a different pocket dimension, a different timeline, a different planet, a different universe. They have endless possibilities with that, and that's going to be great for like character designs, world building, the theme of the game, all that stuff and more, because they could really throw in a whole bunch of different stuff and it would still make sense within the confines of this game's universe and its world building, because it's literally a multiverse. Anything can happen from any point in time, from anywhere in time. So that's very exciting. Hopefully they really, you know, kind of hammer that home and explore that aspect of the game quite a bit. I would love to see a lot of like spatial themes and spiritual themes and mythological themes, and just, you know, I want to see characters that are like more just walking out there with a little handgun, characters walking out there with, I don't know, a freaking spear because they're like Neanderthals. I want to see characters that are like, oh, high-tech, you know, mechs and all that stuff, or highly advanced AI androids or technology, or you know, godlike beings that are speaking to you from different parts of the universe. And, you know, I just want to see all that aspects of the game being explored heavily, because that opens up for a game that can stick around long term, keep adapting, keeping things fresh, keeping things exciting. So that's what my hopes and dreams are for a game like that, that's talking about going across the multiverse. Make me feel like I am indeed going into a multiverse. Okay? Explore it. Take me there. Make me excited. Strategize and lead your team through an epic battle. Redefining the ultimate auto battler experience. And meet your favorite Echomancers and forge bonds. So that's a little bit about the features there. We have some 5-star characters down here as well. We have Sue. She's a support. Physical. You can see their 3D view and their 2D views. I like their 3D view here a lot. I think they did a very good job with those. If they look anything like that in game, it's going to look really nice. You can see their birth dates there as well. So going to the next character, we have Luke. Luke is a tactician. He's also physical. You see his 3D view and his 2D views. There you go. I like his helmet. That looks pretty cool. Next one up, we have Ivana, Striker in Ice. Okay. So some more different typing and classes right there. And we have another character, Yuki. Is it Yuki? I think it's Yuki. Hopefully. Bulwark and Lightning, or Bulwark and Lightning, however you say that. So we got another different type in classification there. And then we have Sambika. Hopefully it's Sambika. Tactician and water. So we're seeing different so we're seeing what some of the elements are going to be in this game. We have water, lightning, ice. So we're probably going to get like fire as well. We got support and physical again. Oh wait, we're back to Sue. Sue is returned. Welcome back, Sue. Welcome back. And I think for the most part, that's about all they really have to look at on their actual main website. They have a few other little details here that you guys and gals can go through with the factions. We have Blood Ruvia, which just sounds like a cool faction. Like, if I was going to choose a faction name of those three, that'd probably be my faction, just because it's Blood Ruvia. I feel like it's dark, majestic, something naughty I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to get in trouble for it, so I want to do it more. So Blood Ruvia, let's go. And then you have, what was the other one here? We have Lulu Express, Probably the one I'd want to not do by the name alone. I mean, I'm not saying these factions aren't great with amazing heroes in them. It's just I'm going by names purely. I don't know if I'd want to be part of the Lulu Express. And then we have Seed. So there's that. So you have Seed, Lulu Express, and then Blood Ruvia, which I love that last one. Then we have some of the different worlds here. Haikuo. We have Tormillion. Or Tormillin. However you want to pronounce that. Then we have Snowvel. Okay. And then we have Yama. And I like how a lot of these different worlds are just so differently themed. I love it. Again, it's further exploring the multiversal aspect of the game, and I'm all for it. Let's go to the next one here. We have Aurea. Aurea seems like more like a godlike world, a spiritual world. Like there's freaking dragons flying around and stuff, and I feel like I'm up in the sky. I'm in the heavens. Okay, that seems pretty cool. And then we're back to Haikuo. So if you look at some of the themes here, you got like Haikuo is like kind of like a water world, right? And then you have Tormillin, which is kind of more like an industrial world, right? It's more modern. There's buildings and stuff like that. And then we have Snowvel, like an ice world. And then Yama is more like an Egyptian world. You're out in the desert. It's hot. You got pyramids. Sand everywhere. And then Aurea, we've already talked about that. So it's really cool how those are so different from each other. I love it. And then that is it for now here on the website. So that is pretty much all the information we have. And again, go check out some of the gameplay videos on YouTube if you have the time. Again, it is very similar to games such as King's Raid. So if you are a big fan of that, again, you will probably be a big fan of Ash Echoes. But that's going to be it for me. If you guys are excited to try this game out in English alongside us here at Access, me and our boy Gurky, let me know all that and more in the comment section below. If you already knew about this game and you hyped, let me know that as well. I'll see you guys in a Discord over, or of course over on X if you guys want to talk to us there as well. Don't forget to follow us at Access Media. That's going to be it for me. Hope you guys all have a great day wherever you are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, take notifications. Join us in the Discord and description below. As always, until next time, peace.